From my voice, I know you have some assumptions about me. My name is Claire. I'm 185 centimeters tall. My feet are size 11 women's. I sometimes fit into a size 12 dress, but sometimes they're too short for me. I wasn't always like this.
Well, you're certainly different from Jack. There's no doubt about that. I always use that first time that I took you to the show as a classic example. I think you were probably maybe 3 or 4, Jack was 5-ish perhaps, and you got to pick a show bag, and Jack picked the show bag, which was an army one, and you picked the fairy one. You're always into girl things, like girl toys, so you're always into different toys to what the other two are into. So, you know, you're into your fairies and your beanie, fairy books and your beanie kids and all those sorts of things.
There is me at 4, next to a pretty mermaid. And here is me now. Here, I just turned 5. I was a big boy then. I also had the chicken pox. I like that photo, but it doesn't feel like me.
And like when we used to go over to the Duffs for meals and things like that, you know, the first thing you would do is go into Maddie's room. As soon as you walked in that front door, into Maddie's room, you know, to put on a dress or whatever and wear that for the night. And you seem to enjoy like dressing up, you know, like putting your pyjama pants on your head and swishing the legs of your pants around like it was long hair.
As Mum was talking about, there was me with my hair. And this is me with my hair too.
And of course the main thing that indicated to me that you might be trans was when you were probably 3 or 4 years old and you said to me, "Oh, Mum, when I'm 10 I won't have a penis anymore." And I didn't know what to say to you at that stage other than, well, sorry, I think you will still have a penis when you're 10. And then, of course, when you were 13, I remember finding you in your room one night, all sort of tucked away in bed and feeling a bit sad. And I asked you what was wrong, and you said that you thought you were gay, so you'd gone through that kind of realisation that you might be gay. And I remember at the time feeling kind of hugely relieved because I was thinking, you know, gosh, if that's all it is, that's easy for you to manage, as opposed to trans, which would be a lot harder. So yes, I noticed there was a difference in your clothes, but I reckon that was after you'd finished school, that you were buying more feminine style, like you'd actually buy women's clothes, you know, from the op shops and things like that. And I remember one time you were in a blouse that had little pin tucks in the chest, breast area, and Nanny said to you, "Sam, do you realise that's a woman's blouse?" Oh yeah, no, that was just a funny little quirky thing where, yeah, you were all dressed up the other night and looking extremely feminine, and you're in a dress, I think, and hair and clips and nails and makeup and all this sort of stuff, and then I walked past the bathroom and you've got the shaver on your chin. No, obviously you're still the same person and always have been, and there's no real huge surprises or anything like that, really. But I don't feel any different about you or see you in any way any differently. Because I've always felt like so many people, they can go through their entire lifetime without having to think about these sorts of things because they've never had any personal experience in it. With people, I know lots of people I talk to, at my work or whatever, would still not get it. And I remember feeling very protective of you at primary school. Like, I wanted you to be who you are at primary school, and, and I was ready for people to give you a hard time. I was ready for you to have a hard time, and I was ready to get in there and fight if I needed to. I'm worried about relationships. Like, I'm hoping that you can maintain a nice, healthy relationship with someone. And to do that, I'm trying to imagine the best way to achieve that. And I feel like you probably need to do the whole sex change thing down.
Sometimes I don't like myself. I don't know if I liked myself then because I can't remember. I know as of a year ago I hated a lot of things about myself. I've made big strides to change myself, and I've got many more to go. I feel the same.
Are you good?